Hello guys, it's Youmuus here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Rengar's burst damage and how much damage is in Rengar's burst. I'm going to be using a new website here called Fury Crafter. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to test it out. Basically, it was on front page of Reddit. I thought it was really cool, so I thought I'd test it out. It's basically a website that like theorizes and stuff and calculates all the damage and stuff in your build. Sorry if you hear some dogs in the background, they're going crazy for no reason. But here's a look at it. All scenarios are going to be at level 18 with standard runes and such. So nothing crazy. Here's a look at it. Here's Rengar's build. I'm going to be using my personal 100% crit build. Most people like using Triforce, but I personally don't like it. So I'll be using this build. I'll switch out for Triforce later to show you guys why I like this build better. But this build has Hydra, Youmuus, Infinity Edge, Shiv, Rapid Fire Cannon, and Essence Reaver. And here's the burst combo. You empower Q, auto attack, into a EWQ Hydra proc. And both of those have auto attacks in there to proc both Shiv and Rapid Fire Cannon. And I know there's a lot of numbers on screen, but this is basically how much damage you do. To MF, if you crit, you do 3,497 damage. And she only has 1,975 health. So you almost have enough damage to kill her 2 times over. This is why Rengar one-shots a lot of ADCs, because of that reason right there. And let's take a look at a mid laner. Here we have Ahri. Ahri's running health per level, and she has a Zhonya, so she's a little bit tankier. But as you can see, Rengar's burst still kills her in basically one hit because it does 2,800 damage. So what we can learn from this is basically if you only tech one item into Rengar and like think you can survive his burst with full damage, it's not gonna happen. If you want to tech against Rengar, you need at least 1 or 2 armor items or defensive items to not die in like 1 second. But that's the nature of Rengar, you know? Like, he's a very risky champion. You build full damage on him. If he gets caught, he dies. You get caught, you die. It's the circle of life of Rengar. So, as you can see, just because of the 45 armor from Zhonya's, you prevent about 600 damage, which is pretty good. And then the last scenario is going to be a tank scenario. We have a Vi here, level 18, with armor runes. And she has Deadmans, Randuin's, and Ninja Tabi. Basically, the super counter Rengar build. Because Randuin's destroys his crit, and Ninja Tabi destroys his damage because he's auto attack reliant. He does about 1,700 damage to Vi's 2,900 health. So he'll take Vi to half health, and then he'll probably die to Vi because since he has no defensive items, Vi's base damages would just shred him. So this is just a little interesting comparison for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video on Rengar's burst here. And let's actually try the Dakar build, I'm going to say now, because Dakar builds Triforce, and sometimes he goes Titanic Hydra as well, but here's the Dakar build with the Triforce. As you see, Dakar's build is still pretty good at 3,200 damage, but you actually have 10% less crit. So that's a little bit shaky. If you look at it, theoretically it can do 3,600 damage. So it could do a little bit more damage than my build. But the thing with this build is this build does burst a little bit faster. A lot more damage comes in the first auto attack. So in scenarios where you can only get your empowered Q auto off, this build might be a little bit better. Let's see how much damage that would do if you can only empower Q. Take these away, and then we have Hydra 100. Okay, so this build with just a empowered Q Triforce crit Shiv Hydra proc auto will do 1,800 damage. So this build is good in the fact that he can do that. He can basically one-shot an ADC with 1 click. My build with the Rapid Fire Cannon is probably not as good as that. My build's damage comes from the second auto attack as it procs Rapid Fire Cannon. But yeah, personally, I think usually I can get 2 auto attacks off in my burst, so I'm not too afraid of using my build. But if you think you're in a dangerous scenario where you think you can only get 1 auto off, maybe use the Triforce build. Very, very cool build, of course. So that's it for this video, going over Rengar's burst. Oh, see on Ahri, it does a little bit less at 1,400. that's about it for this build. Hope you guys enjoyed and you maybe learned something from this video on how to itemize against Rengar and maybe the power of Rengar. You have to really respect Rengar and solo queue because like if you split push alone as ADC, like don't like flame and blame Riot when a full 6 item assassin comes out of nowhere and kills you. But yeah, you gotta really itemize against him. I'd suggest 2 armor items between Ninja Tabby and Randuin's maybe. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Tell me if you guys want to see more of these, maybe on other bursty champions like Zed, I don't know, AP Malphite, something crazy. Maybe we'll come up with a cool build on here. I'll definitely do more videos. I really like this website. Be sure to check out this website. Some guy said he quit his day job to make this website, so maybe donate to him. I might donate to him too. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Youmuus here, signing out. I'll see you guys later. So I thought I'd test it out. It's basically a